Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. We're ending 2022 slowly with, of course, Windows 10 and Windows 11. On the Windows 10 side, I still like using Windows 10. I still find that it's a nice operating system. It is something that I enjoy using when I have it. I have, of course, moved most of my computers to Windows 11, which I find more interesting personally for its refreshed interface. I find it kind of nice to see something different. I mentioned it so many times that one of the things I do appreciate is when changes happen on my, how Windows look in my desktop. And, I'm different from the average user, which, wants to have the same thing so that it just works and does what it wants and what they want, where I kind of embrace and like the changes as we go by, which, I know I'm different. And I think enthusiasts are like that. They're different from the average user of Windows. They like to see the new things coming in. But it does have a hint of when I start looking at Windows 11, I do find that there's a hint of, it feels a little older. And like Windows 7 looks like an old system that I would never go back to personally. And there's so many things that are horrible in Windows 7, especially when you do the clean installs and all the updates and everything. It's just completely something that I would never want to go through again. The system, the cumulative update system of Windows 10 was a nice change and a nice design to make things much better and much easier to manage. Of course, we're now entering and we are in the phase of a Windows 10 quietness. So I think this is going to be fine. And I particularly, I still think that Windows 10 is, for most people, good old operating system, solid when Microsoft doesn't mess it up with an update. And it's, particularly good. It is very efficient. I see all the posts of people like, oh, Windows 7 is so better. And so it's not. It's actually worse. And it doesn't manage memory well. It doesn't manage things well with the newer technologies. Windows 10 does, and it does show that it's actually much faster and much better at doing what it wants to do. I guess there's these Windows 10 and new versions of Windows haters that try to always, kind of say, well, Windows 7 is the best. It's not. It's, it had its time and it's gone, and it's fine that it's gone, actually. And it's actually fine that it's even going away now for good with the extended support ending. That means that now Windows 7 is an old operating system. That had its glory days. It was fun, when it was new and fresh. And like every operating system that I used, I've enjoyed using Windows 7 at the time. But today I much prefer the modern operating systems. I much prefer 10 and 11. That as, there's no contest here. As for the rest, you know what? I get the questions all the time about how, what's, for those that are on 10, what would be a driver for Windows 11? What would make somebody want to go to Windows 11? And you know what? There's no answer to that because it's personal to you. If you don't like change of interface, it's obvious that Windows 10, you can stay there and it's fine, and it does everything that you'll be able to do on Windows 11. There is no single thing on Windows 11 that you can do that is impossible on Windows 10. It's as simple as that. And basically, that means you're fine here if change is a problem. And, a lot of you are not in the minimum requirements, so it's fine to stay here. Let's. I would tend to hope, if nothing major happens, I would hope that Microsoft might consider extending the end of support a little more, and I think the pressure is going to be there for Windows 10. But then again, we're 3 years away from that. Still time. I know the clock is ticking, but there's still time. So it's nice, and it's nice that it's in its phase where no big surprises coming for everyone. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.